Hey adventurers, this is Jerry from AdventurousJeriLynn. Today's video, getting your RV ready for travel and getting the RV road ready for a long trip. So I have my chair out here, my handy dandy camp chair, and these items are going to go inside or either in the trailer or in this tote. But I wanted to update my contents, after watching more videos and just being out a couple times here and there for a day trip or just out here camping in the driveway. I wanted to go over a couple things. So, I've heard a lot of RVers say you can never have enough duct tape. So duct tape, whether you need it on the trailer, on the truck, or on the chase car, yeah. And you know what? When in doubt, when you need a drink, look at that bottle. I asked my husband, I said, can you give me a bottle of Grey Goose? Okay, this is off topic. But when you go camping, my taste buds change and beer just doesn't seem to be doing it anymore. So when I told him to go get me a bottle of vodka, he's like, okay, look how big that is. Like, you see the can of insect repellent, and then you got I think that's pretty hilarious. So anyway, so we have some more paper towels. I needed to stock that up. And so this is going to be the contents, not only in my first aid kit, but also just having it on our person for a long trip. So we're just going to go through here real quick. We got soap and deodorant. And you know what happened to me a couple videos back when I had allergic reactions. So I got some allergy pills, and we also got some liquid Benadryl. So I want to make sure if my throat ever decides to close up and we're out so far and we can't get near a doctor, or maybe this will hold it off until what have you. This is just in case. So we got the Benadryl, ibuprofen, aspirin, naproxen, some Tums, a couple Tums, a couple chapsticks. Wanted to have some scissors, some hydrogen peroxide, and some soap. I already got soap inside, but again, when you see it and you get it on sale, you pick it up. And what if I'm chopping wood or something? After being in the medical field for 11 years, so I wanted to get this Coban adhesive. You just never know, like if we're out of Band-Aids and you need to stop the bleeding. So this cohesive Band-Aid. Some more toothpaste, toothbrushes. Again, this is not just my first aid. This is just things to stock the camper. We got gauze, sterile pads, gauze rolls. Oh, I just said gauze rolls. Some hand sanitizer. What are these? The it's just a 2 ounce hand sanitizer. So there's 2, 4, it's 10. Is that right? Yeah. What is this? 2. Oh, he already took one out. Oh, it's 12. Okay. Well, anyway, you get the idea. Oh, and some ice hot. Because if I'm the one that's chopping wood or bringing stuff, sometimes my back, well, it just can't take it. So what do you think so far? Again, this is just adding to my first aid kit and stocking the trailer. Because you just never know when there's going to be an emergency. Okay, so now as far as the rig. Okay, let's move this out the way. Okay, so first of all, let me come inside and look. I'm just cleaning up. I'm decluttering. I'm going through what we didn't need the first couple trips, small trips. And you don't know that until you get out there and start going. This really comes in handy. We got to tack this back down better, but it keeps all the mosquitoes out. Well, anyway, so the first thing to do, we're going to declutter. So we're going to declutter and clean inside and out of the cargo trailer. Now remember, we also have, you see up there, we have solar. And then we're going to stock the camper. Now excuse me, our garage is kind of messy. Got the spare tire and all that stuff. So when you walk in, this is the barn doors. When you walk in, got the shower curtain here, fantastic fan, in the bathroom. And so this little square area right here is where, right in here is where the porta pot's going to be, and that's just directly behind me. I would pan the camera around, but you don't want to see my messy garage, so we're just going to move on. All right, so this rug right here, normally I set it outside on the other side of the cargo trailer. So when you come in, you got one bed. This is mine to fit me because I'm so tiny. Yeah, right. And this is the hubby side. Again, no judgment, because again, we're going through and decluttering. You don't want to see that. Okay, that's where my Mr. Berkey's going to go. Bring it from the house, bring it in here. You know, we got the fridge. Got the Mr. Heater, Buddy heater right there. This is where our little small closet, let me pan back so you can see. And let me take the stuff off the counter. Okay. So if this is your first time, welcome. This is AdventurousJeriLynn. I'm Jerry. And just giving you a quick overview. This is our exit window. And I'm going to go real slow because I don't want to give you a headache. And this is the second window. The second window for some good cross breeze. Okay. So this is the kitchen. So what we have. Oh, you don't want to see that. Pop-Tarts and peanuts. And a little fan. So we're going to stock all this up. But first, like I said, we're going to declutter what's in here. What we don't need. We're going to clean. And then we're going to add. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, we still got tissue. Paper towels. And looks like I'm so good on paper plates. That's what I cooked last week, the tacos, the cast iron one burner. Yeah, I really like that. You know, because sometimes you don't want to be inside, and with this being a black cargo trailer, it gets so hot. So and that's what I wanted to give you. You know, what if you didn't want to come inside and use your stove? We got a 3-burner stove. What if you don't want to come inside because it's nothing like a hot box? That way, that burner, that cast iron one burner, you can cook to your delight outside. Got my toaster, got my rice cooker. I got a toaster oven in the house that I'll bring. And then that brings us to the curbside door. Yep. So there we be. So I'm going to go back real slow so you can see. Underneath this bed right here, under mine, we're going to put that tote that I just showed you with all the stuff. I'm going to put the tote probably on this side. And then put my other tote down here with all my, you know, my clothes and stuff. So we're going to stock food and water, tissue, paper towels, trash bags, all that stuff. And put some all 4-season clothes, because you just never know. You just don't want to put the clothes that are in this season. You don't know if you're going to go somewhere and it's going to be hot, extreme cold, weather changes constantly. So that's a good thing to have. And then on this side, we're going to have in our tote, you know, like our must-haves, like the surge protector, extension cord, ladder. Let me pan back so you can see. Our pop-up shelter, propane, That's out on the front part of the trailer. We're going to add fresh water, which is right underneath here. We got a fresh water tank and a gray water tank. So we're going to fill that up. Add plastic cups and paper plates. Well, add some more paper plates. And pans, skillet, tools. And then remember, what you always want to do is make sure you allow yourself plenty of time. So say if we were leaving tomorrow, obviously I would not do this the day prior, but sometimes you may not be able to. Say your vacation just started and you're just working, long days, and you just didn't have time to stock up, declutter and clean everything. So what you did was you just, when you had the time available, you came in here and you fixed everything up to get you ready on the road. Let's go back outside. Watch my step. Show you on this side. We got a lot of tools down here at the bottom part of the garage. Lots of tools, but you just want to go over, dot your I's and cross your T's to make sure you have everything that you need. Also on your checklist, because checklists are very important, you want to have your tires checked. We're going to wash it down. Have like a soapy water content where you could just spray over and see if anything bubbles, if maybe you got a slow leak. That's a good way to check your tires. Inflate them to the appropriate size that you need, how many pounds. We have this right here. It tells you the temperature of the tire. It tells you the how much air you have. So we're going to do all that. Top off the propane. Try not to go too fast. Took the heater out. There's my pop-up shelter, the 8x8. And here's the propane. I think we're still good on it, but it's always good to top off. Again, you don't know. Say you're only going for a week, and then you get stuck for whatever reason. You get snowed in, or traffic, or maybe you decided, hey, this is a nice place, I'm going to stay a little longer. You don't have to leave your campsite. You have everything that you need already filled, and hey, you can maybe stay a little longer. Okay. So again, just there's my chair, and there's my tote, and I got everything. And I just keep adding. So I hope you've learned a little bit, or maybe I've made you think of, this is a good idea. This is what I should have. Or I never thought about this kind of idea. Again, if you've been watching me for a while, and you know that I had allergic reaction to dairy. And thank goodness I had Benadryl. But the hubby, he just wanted to make sure. He's like, look, I want to make sure if anything else happens again. And we're like miles and miles away from any help. He went ahead and purchased the liquid Benadryl so it could work. But, other than this tall drink of water, vodka, what do you think? I love you, family. Thank you so much. And just make sure when you do declutter and you're taking out all the items out of your camper, out of your RV, your cargo trailer, whatever you're driving, whatever your rig is, your van, that you visual inspect the inside and the outside. You always want to make sure that everything is A-okay. And then when you're taking out and decluttering, make sure you check your expiration date on your food and all your items, even your first aid, even like the items. These are all new. We just got this. But the things that you have already, make sure you check those expiration dates. And yeah, so we're all set. I love you, family. You take care. And we'll see you out on the open road. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.